U.S. athletes are getting ready for the Paralympics, including 7 from Utah. Today, 3 of them were honored at the University of Utah Rehab Center. Chris Dodds plays a sport called goalball, and Chris Waddell will be competing in wheelchair racing.
Also, it's just a huge challenge. It's that confronting yourself as far as like your fears, your shortcomings. How are you going to produce your best event or your best performance? And that to me is what's really intriguing.
Sometimes we have to put more effort into our training because, we got a disability and, we're going there with a handicap, that limits us to play the other sports, but we're ready to play in a different sense.
The 3rd Paralympian honored today will be competing in wheelchair basketball.
He's from West Jordan, and he's been working towards this goal for years. Tanya Papanikolaou tells his inspiring story.
Bruce and Nadine, Jeff Griffin was injured 9 years ago, and doctors told him he would never walk again. Now, I don't think he ever listened to those words. While he remains in a wheelchair, he says he tries not to put any limitations on himself or his abilities, and because of that amazing attitude, he will soon be competing in the Paralympics.
Okay, you try to get the basket.
Jeff Griffin is playing a little basketball with his son. But this weekend, he leaves for Greece, where the competition is a little more serious. He'll be going for the Paralympic gold in wheelchair basketball.
My goal back in 2000 was make the Olympics 2004.
Jeff worked hard to make the U.S. team, but it hasn't been easy. In high school, Jeff was a wide receiver who went on to play football for Ricks College. He hoped to one day play at BYU, but then he had an accident while painting a barn.
I was up about 40 feet, and the ladder tipped the scaffolding over, fell 40 feet, stuck the landing perfect. It would have been a 10 in the gymnastics meet.
Though the accident left him paralyzed below the waist, you can tell from his comments Jeff didn't let it push him down. He says he stayed positive from the very beginning.
The very, very first day I got to the University of Utah, the night the therapist came to visit me, I'm like, let's go do therapy tonight.
Anything that he puts his mind to, he does. And that's a good example especially for our son, who's only 3.
If I make this basket, I win.
Okay, try to get the basket.
When he got hurt, that was kind of a dream that fell. And so I think he found something that he liked, something that he was good at, and he just went for it. And he made it to the Olympics.
Yeah, you're a little basketball player, huh?
I can't look behind me. All I can do is look forward and never give up. And that's what the Olympics are about, is fulfilling dreams, being able to go out there, accomplish a dream, and having the world come together.
Jeff and his wife both say they believe he will walk again. He has been able to get out of his wheelchair and take a couple of steps. Now, Jeff also has a very positive outlook on how his team will do. He says this men's U.S. basketball team is going to take home the gold. Get a little dig in there.
Yeah, right. Well, we wish them the best. That's inspiring, Tanya.
A very inspiring story. Inspire us with a score from the Hill, Rod. Come on.
Come on.